everyone! If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and comment what type of content you would like to see next time. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon in the video description for more stories by my team. Enjoy the video!
I was all alone in my house. This night my life changed forever. I was simply looking for my sister's iPad when I went into my sister's bedroom. She'd left her lingerie drawer open, and suddenly all my attention was focused on the lacy white corset on top. Nothing else mattered, nothing else existed, and nothing could have turned my attention away from it. I just had to put it on. Then, of course, I needed nylons and panties to look right. Girls didn't run around in just lingerie, so a dress and heels followed, and at the age of 11, I became obsessed with dressing myself femininely. At home, it was too crowded to have any privacy usually, and I just knew that everyone would ostracize me if they found out. Boys didn't wear girls' or women clothes, but every chance I got, I eagerly found myself dressing from the skin out in female clothing. It was never enough just to wear one item or only lingerie. I had to dress fully. When I was dressed, there was just the serenity and peacefulness of feeling feminine, while time seemingly stood still and nothing else mattered. Why, I asked myself after, why I was so different, but there was never any good answer. It was a part of me that took a long time to accept, a part that gripped me and held me captive in a compulsive obsession I couldn't fight or resist in any way. And as I was to discover a part that would last the rest of my life, no matter how I might try to resist or stop myself from dressing up. As the years passed, it wasn't enough to simply wear women's clothing. Women did so much more, and now I had to as well. Long hair for males was the norm at the time, so I learned to style mine into a very feminine beige boy. I polished my nails, both fingers and toes. I experimented with makeup till I was able to do my face as well as any 13-year-old girl. I shaved my body and legs to be as femininely smooth as possible, never once stopping to think about or remembering that it wouldn't grow back overnight. When I moved out on my own, it became easier to indulge, but also harder to hide my obsession. Friends and family don't always call before they trip over, and there were a few scary moments when I was nearly caught. Sometimes I left something out in my rush to change back or discovered that I hadn't quite removed my makeup or my nail polish fully after I'd let them in. I prayed that they wouldn't notice. It was a rewarding part of my life, but still a very lonely one in many ways. Then came the time I found myself picking out the door at 2 in the morning, daring myself to walk down to the other end of the hall and back. Rushing out the door and stomping along the hall, all my femininely graceful ways forgotten at first until the part of my mind reminded me that I was supposed to be feminine. Slowing down, adding a feminine sway and gait as my heart pounded so rapidly, then walking carefully down to the end of the hallway and back until I was within 10 feet of my door. Rushing to get behind it again and close it, feeling so exhilarated and thrilled that I had actually done it. From there, I increased my dares to actually having to go out to the landing and stand there for the whole minute or two, to go as far as the front or rear door and stand there at first, to stepping outside and walking around to the other door while dressed. It was so very, very intoxicating to savor the sensations of being outside dressed. Like the swirl of cool air around my legs and under my short skirt, the tug and stretch of my gorgeous straps along my thighs, the way my nylons felt as they rushed together with each step, hearing the click of my heels against the concrete. Eventually, I dared myself to go as far as to walk around the block, even more exciting, more intoxicating, and oh so much more scary all rolled together. Not that anyone else was there to share it with or see me. Daring myself to go further, to add another block to my walk, and another during one late night walk, someone came out of the house and looked my way. I ran like the frightened little girl I was aping, and hid behind some trees till I was sure I was alone again. The world didn't come to an end the next day. There was no headline in the paper revealing my secret to the world. My friends and family still didn't know and confront me. Why had I thought they would and been so scared? Was I that ashamed of what I was doing? If I was, why did I continue to do it? Still, my world hadn't ended from that brief encounter, if you could even call it that, and I felt better now about being seen from a distance. Not that I became more brazen immediately, or went out of my way be seen, but I pushed my limits harder and started going out for walks earlier and earlier. I forced myself not to run when someone was within half a block, stall for time by looking in my purse or turn around and go back. It wasn't easy to do as I was so nervous, but as no hue and cry or grass kissed me, it did help me to relax and become more confident. I decided that I wanted to start dressing up and joining video chats online. I used a website called Omegle to meet people and would mostly just do text rather than video since I would get nervous. I created a fake email for my new identity and often gave it out to keep in touch with various people. Then one day, as I was surfing the net, I received a message from a guy who wanted me to video chat with him. I had grown confident enough to do video chats, and I accepted his proposal and messaged him I would video chat with him later that night. I got ready as usual, got dressed up fully, put my makeup on properly, and I was ready. I turned on my PC and found the guy was online too. I didn't know his real name, only his username, which was Sky534. I was quite excited, even though I had done video chats with the guy before. I messaged him that I was ready and opened up the video chat. There was something wrong with the video. All I could see was dark lines. The guy on the other end told me that he could see my video and it was coming fine, but my side of video transmission was just blank. I tried a few times, but it was still not working. Then I need to go pee and left the computer as it was. After I came back, the video chat had been already disconnected and the guy was offline. I felt a little frustrated now as I was expecting to have longer video chat. As I was thinking about what to do next, my phone rang. It was Harry, my close friend from work. I answered the phone. As he spoke, my heart started to beat faster. He mentioned that he was video chatting with a woman, but saw my room in the video and was shocked. I had invited Harry over to my house a few times in the past, and he knew what my room looked like. What were the chances that this would actually happen? I had never imagined. But there I was talking with Harry, trying to invent some lie to tell him over the phone, but nothing good was coming in my mind. He said he took screenshots of the video and had captured an image of my room and also the woman in the video, just in case there was something going on. I could feel my stomach just squeeze tightly inside me. I felt very scared. How was I supposed to get out of the situation now? I had no idea. I tried one more time to tell Harry that he might have just mistaken, and it might just be some coincidence, but he kept insisting and told me he was already coming over. I panicked and tried to tell him we could do that next morning, but then the doorbell rang. I jumped, scared completely. Harry had already arrived at the door. It was already too late to take off everything now. I realized that my secret would finally be revealed. With a deep breath, I went to open the doors to face Harry. Hey guys, part 2 of the story will be on my Patreon. It is very steamy. Link is in the description. I will see you next time.